Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to this video. Obviously by the title, SummerSlam Preview. Okay, so I'm going to discuss real fast, looking at the matches, okay. This show has no reason to not be a good show. When you look up and down the card, okay, realistically Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor is going to be a great match. Cena, AJ, there is no excuse for that being anything but a good match. Dean, Ziggler, I'm on the fence about, but when you look up and down this card, you see a lot of really good matches. You also see 11 matches, guys. So either we're gonna have a lot of really short matches, or I don't know. I don't know. So let's just jump right in. I'm gonna start with this women's tag match that was announced on SmackDown. I didn't watch SmackDown, so we have Carmella, Becky Lynch, Naomi versus Natalya, Eva Marie, and Alexa Bliss. I look at this match and I go, wow, who cares? Sorry guys, I really have to think the faces win this match. I'm definitely picturing Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi winning. If you're going to continue the Eva Marie not showing up thing, then it's a 3-on-2 handicap. Pretty hard to mess that up. Becky Lynch hasn't really won an important match in a long time. Really don't see the downside to this. So let the face women win this match. Should be quick. My guess is this will be the shortest match. Pre-show, blink and you missed it. Then we have Cesaro, Sheamus in the best of 7 series. Now, I'm a real quick complaint about this whole concept. We're getting a best of 7 series. We just saw them wrestle twice. Am I the only person thinking like this? This is a best of 9. 9 matches! And I hear people saying like, whoa, if it was like Cesaro and Sami Zayn, it'd be better. Yes! It would. Because Cesaro and Sheamus was boring the first time we saw it. It was passable. I don't want to see it 7 more times. Regardless, I picture Sheamus winning this. You really can't have him lose the first 3 matches. Unless the concept is Sheamus goes completely off the wall and starts snapping and destroying Cesaro. But I don't see that happening. So realistically, Sheamus has to get a win here. That'll at least break the 2-loss streak he has going. Then we have The Miz versus Apollo Crews for the United States. For the Intercontinental title. Now, I have to imagine The Miz is losing here. Realistically, you don't have many other faces you can kind of slide in to take that belt. And The Miz has been holding it for a while, and it's really, like, I'm a Misfit, but it's definitely lost a lot of the appeal of The Miz title reign. So this would be the perfect time. The only problem with that is I'm also picturing 3 other belts changing hands. So just like I've said in the past, maybe The Miz wins by some shady stuff, and then Apollo Crews takes it at Backlash. But if I was putting money on it, I'd say Apollo Crews is walking out with the IC title. Then we have Enzo and Cass versus Jeri-KO. I think this is one of the surest matches on the card. People keep saying that Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho are going to feud after this. Why? They're both heels. Who turns babyface? Neither of them, because they don't work as babyfaces right now. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I'm so tired of hearing people say they're going to feud. If they feud, this makes literally no sense. You have an issue with heels, and you have 2 heels who are legitimately working really well right now. Hell, I say put them together, leave them as a team. What's the downside? Can't really see the same storyline twice in 1 year with the same person, can we? That's just my thought. Then we have The New Day versus The Club. And I've been saying The New Day is going to lose the tag belts at SummerSlam, God, since probably April. Okay, so I don't see that changing. Have to imagine The Club is going to win here, especially if Big E is not there. If Big E is there, I can see it being a toss-up, but I think this is still a setup for the New Day breakup. And I know people always get defensive when I say that. They're like, the New Day isn't done yet. But realistically, I don't see any way to continue this, realistically. They've been together for about 2 years now. And they've held the tag titles for a year. They've done just about everything a tag team can do in this company. Unless one of them gets pushed to the main event, which they kind of botched that by having Finn Balor do it. So, I don't know. I don't picture the club losing this. Unless it's a dirty victory for the New Day. Maybe Big E shows up halfway through the match, costs the New Day the match, and set up a match in the next pay-per-view. I don't see the point of that, though. So just give it to the club. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. This is another match I think most people agree 100%. This is Sasha. There's no reason for Charlotte to win the title back, realistically. Could I see it happening? Yeah, kind of. But I don't think it's happening now. I really don't. Because she just came off of a title reign that was like 11 months. So, I'm not seeing it happening. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Rusev. And I'm going to be this guy. Okay. I know why Rusev should keep the belt. I get it. Okay. 100% behind it. Makes sense. Rusev is great for the US title. But I'm kind of picturing Rusev getting a push up the card. So if he does, he can't really do that holding on to the US title. So he kind of has to lose it. This would also give Reigns some time in the mid-card to kind of catch back up. Because everybody keeps saying, you know, oh, he's getting punished, but he just won against Rusev on Raw. Which I know a lot of people are saying, well, that's proof that Rusev is going to win at SummerSlam. Maybe what they'll do is Lana will interfere, because that'd be very heelish, and 2, that would give Reigns the victory, but Rusev would retain. So then you can set up for the next pay-per-view, then hopefully the storyline would stop there, because she could interfere and be like, oh, you know, you disrespected me. I don't know. I'm just picturing Reigns winning, Rusev going up the card. I would not be surprised if Rusev retains clean and just beats Roman Reigns. So, we'll see. Then we have John Cena versus AJ Styles. Yeah, guys, it's AJ Styles. I know a lot of people are like, no, it's Cena. Cena wins low. Ha 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 ha. AJ Styles, since he came in, okay, he lost the Royal Rumble. Well, he had to, but he lost there. Didn't he, I think he beat Jeri-KO the first pay-per-view, then lost to Jeri-KO at Mania, lost to Reigns again, beat Cena, lost to Cena and Enzo and Cass. So out of his 7 pay-per-views so far, he's won 2 matches. And realistically, Cena is going to go off. He's doing his thing. So if Cena wins, the whole storyline was worthless. Cena needs to lose. Give AJ that big ol' rub. And then you work it into the storyline and have Cena leave to record the stupid show. Then when AJ's saying, why are you here? It makes sense. Then you can push him up the card, give him a match against Dean Ambrose at Backlash. I'm thinking money here. That's just my thought. If Cena wins, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm definitely pecking AJ Styles to win here. Now we have Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, I think everybody agrees that this is Dean Ambrose's. I don't have to give any explanation here. Then we have Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I'm going with Seth Rollins. I don't get the storyline anymore. I'm so lost. You have Finn Balor come out as Demon Finn on Raw. So maybe the reason they're doing that is so the first time the fans see Demon King Finn Balor, it won't be him losing a match. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm picking Seth Rollins. I can't imagine they're going to put the new belt on Finn Balor. I get a lot of people have been saying, well, it wouldn't be a new era unless you do. But I'm not buying that. You can still have Seth Rollins win the match. Seth Rollins is a new guy. Yeah, he's been with the company for, what, 4 or 5 years now? But he isn't John Cena. He isn't Randy Orton. He isn't Big Show Kane, Mark Henry. He's a new guy. Just trust me here. Then we have Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. And this is the match that I keep looking at on paper and going, is this Randy Orton's win? Or is this a throwaway Lesnar match? And I'm really not certain either way, and I keep making an argument for Randy Orton. So I'm going to be this guy. So for all of you out there who have been saying, oh, it's obviously going to be Brock Lesnar, I'm going with Randy Orton. If you're wondering why, let's look at the facts, okay? Brock Lesnar failed the wellness policy in UFC or whatever. Okay, nobody cares. It's aside from the point. But Randy Orton just came back from injury. Okay, so he needs to reestablish himself. Brock Lesnar is on Raw. Raw has plenty enough superstars who can carry the load. Okay, if you wanted to, you could have somebody interfere in the match and help Orton win so that we can set up a Lesnar-them feud for down the line, I guess. Realistically, though, SmackDown needs bigger stars right now. Because SmackDown is desperately shallow on their end of stars. Cena's going to be gone in a month or so. So you have Orton, you have AJ Styles, you have Dean Ambrose. You're going to have Dolph Ziggler. That's 4 people. Bray Wyatt? They need Orton to win here. Orton winning helps the company more at this point. And I think the WWE is in panic mode, and they're going to give it to Orton. So, anyway, comment with your opinions. I'll put a link of all of the matches in the comment section, so that way you can just copy and paste it, put in your winners. That way you don't have to rewatch all 15 minutes of this video. But if you enjoyed the video, leave me a like. Remember to comment, share, and subscribe. Peace out, skillets.